Good afternoon and welcome to Helping Stone TV and NQM TV. My name is Ejapon Ebenezer. As we promised to telecast the Miss KESBEN to you every Sunday at the conference hall of KESBEN University. Here we are at the second week of Miss KESBEN 2020. Today the ladies are going to perform on their profession. What are you waiting for? Let's get in and let's wrap up.
DJ Smith, bring the beat back.
Sorry.
Boy. Good afternoon, everyone. A teacher is a person who helps students to acquire knowledge, competence, or virtue. A teacher can make a world of difference in the student's life and impact everything from their classroom to their long-term success. A teacher build strong and trust relationship with students in order to create safe, positive and productive learning environment. A teacher engages and motivates students to learn and to succeed in and out of school. Let me get back to my students.
Good morning, madam.
How are you doing?
I am fine, thank you. And you?
I'm also fine.
Thank you, madam.
How was your weekend?
It was okay.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Sit down.
Thank you, madam.
I learned that you guys are about 5 or so. Where are the rest?
Omudi birthday.
Hey, birthday. It's a good new day.
Pacho Davi.
Hey! Where from you?
I am from my farm.
Ah! See this boy, oh. Look at the way you are dressed so shabby.
I am not you.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing, madam.
Come on, dress properly.
My school from Alabama.
I'm always Safa.
Come out about
You this student, you are not serious at all.
Thank you.
Sit down.
Thank you, madam.
It's okay, bring your
Hey, who divorced there? What was it?
Cool boy.
Yes, madam.
Is this yours?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Atakra, where is your assignment?
I have my assignment.
Where's your assignment?
I can't find it too.
You can't find your assignment.
Roshi and Fran copy my assignment together. Roshi and Fran.
Russian and what?
Fran.
Come on, speak.
Yeah, Ghana flag.
Hey, you are not sure. Kneel down, kneel down. Kneel down. Push for kneel down.
Madam, here or here?
Hey, kneel down, dog.
Thank you, madam.
I told you guys to go and learn about an adolescent. So we are coming to do a quick revision about an adolescent. Yes, Kukwa, what is an adolescent?
It's a transition from childhood to adulthood, madam.
Oh, okay. Yes, you are Tapra.
I don't really sense.
Eh?
I don't really sense.
Adolescent.
I don't really sense.
As a day student speaking like this, adolescent.
Madam.
It's an adolescent, not adolescent.
It's an adolescent, not adolescent.
So,
Okay. Madam, how do you find adolescent?
find it.
Madam, adolescent, it's the children who want to be adolescent.
No, it's not that. An adolescent is a transition growth from childhood to adulthood.
Yeah.
Okay, you get it.
Yeah, I got it.
I get it. You get me right?
So now, sit You see, teachers are important in a society because they encourage and motivate students to learn to achieve their goals in life. Yes, Akapra. Give me one qualities of an adolescent.
Madam, let this girl started.
Who are these?
Growth of pubic hair.
Okay, Akapra. Yes.
Physical change
Hey,
of.
stop it! What's that? Is that what I told you? Eh? Oh, I didn't cross a fast snake. School never find that my Bible to me. A radia.
Madam, don't you? The physical change of adolescent is sex.
Sex? Physical quality of an adolescent and you are telling me sex?
Yes, madam.
Oh, I drop a woman. You're very social and crab, yeah.
Madam, response action.
No, I don't know.
Apadaya, you are best. What's a year sponsor? Though, teachers face little problems like truancy, disobedience, lateness. But it is an undeniable fact that teaching is very respectful, honorable, and important profession that the world can never do away. And it has contributed immensely building the world to becoming a better place for us all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, judges. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Jibua Francisca, medical practitioner at Okofanoti Teaching Hospital. When we talk about a doctor, who is a doctor? A doctor is a professional who practices medicine, which is concerned with promoting and maintaining health through the study, diagnosis, prognosis and treatment of diseases, injury, physical and mental impairment. Doctor is derived from the Latin word docere, which is the origin of docent, which means teach. There are many types of doctors, but there are two categories. We have the special care and the primary care. There are an oath erected by the Hippocratic Oath, which is still relevant today for doctors. It is the most Greek widely used for standard tests. It requires a doctor to swear by many gods before they be called a doctor. I want to show you how a doctor treats his or her patients at a hospital.
Hello, Bewana. Are you gonna die?
Ebola.
Coronavirus. What you mean? How you are China? Malaria now you must say. Found it too. I don't need no kiss, Anna. I can't shoot cry. I want shoes.
I hope my baby is fine. She's fine. She's okay. Honey, could you? Hey, it's not what you're saying. Hey, I'll slap you, eh? Hey, what the fuck are you going to tell me, huh? Hey, you look like you're running on the pizza house. No, what the fuck is that? My baby. My baby. Oh, Jesus.
You ready? I could put Jesus.
Medicine to help others recover illness and live a healthier life, which can promote the quality of life. But there is one wrong. There is all chance that a doctor will be beaten up. No matter how many lives a doctor saved, the one he couldn't save is the one people notice. With all this risk, I'm still proud to be a doctor because the smile, the patient's face, and the blessings the elderly people give after they have been given a treatment. The case who say thank you, doctor, with complete innocence, make me proud of being a doctor. Thank you.
The board, yeah.
This is the opportunity for you to be ahead and be a PT star. This is the time for training.
Soja for move, bro. Hey, wait a minute.
What?
Hey.
What? All right. Start a program. Attention.
Hey, that's right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, master. We will be there soon. There is a mission. You guys have to set a job. Now we're taking me.
All enemy troops shall be killed, even those who surrender.
Nice.
All enemy troops shall be killed, even those who surrender.
Hey.
Help! 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 A soldier is a woman or a man who fought for their government, carries weapons, risking their life in the process. The word soldier comes from a Latin word, solidus, which means a boatman which was used to pay soldiers who fought for Roman army. To soldier on means never to give up when life is tough. Soldiers suffer a lot during battle, such as being killed in a battle, being injured, but still the determination of saving one life and saving people's life is the number one priority. Through the passion and difficulties, do you know soldiers benefit a lot? 1. Free traveling. Free guarantee and pictures with cash bonuses. The reason I joined to be a soldier is not because of the benefits, but to serve my country and to serve people's life. Thank you. Booty Bird, Echelon, BT Done. Thank you.
afternoon, judges. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Deboa Francisca, medical practitioner at Okonfano Teaching Hospital. When we talk about a doctor,
What do you mean?
who is a doctor? A doctor is a professional who practices medicine, which is concerned with promoting and maintaining health through the study, diagnosis, prognosis and treatment of diseases, injury, physical and mental impairment. Doctor is derived from the Latin word docere, which is the origin of docent, which means teach. There are many types of doctors, but there are two categories. We have the special care and the primary care. There are an oath invented by the Hippocratic Oath, which is still relevant today for doctors. It is the most Greek widely used for standard tests. It requires a doctor to swear by many gods before they be called a doctor. I want to show you how a doctor treats his or her patient at a hospital.
Master, who near bro?
One top and now. The my open your usu.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the E-Talk Show on KESBEN TV. I'm Dosia Boafo, your host for today's program. On E-Talk Show, we sit with personalities who knows much about politics. Today on our show, we have the prominent people in our country, Communication Director of New Patriotic Party in the person of Honorable Brown Esther, and the General Secretary for New Democratic Congress, Honorable Opoku Inti. My honorables, you are welcome. Honorable Brown, there have been a whole going on in senior high school policy. I want to know, is it progressing or retrogressing?
Okay, thank you very much. My most gratitude to you for giving me this opportunity to express my view on this free SHS. Okay, it's progressing because since free education came in, we've seen a lot of people being in school, and it has helped a lot because education has the power to break. Because education has the power to break one societal cycle to poverty in Africa. Education has done a lot for us. Education stimulates innovations and inventions. It has helped us a lot, so that's what I can say.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Honorable Opokunti, what can you say about it?
Well, thank you very much. First of all, I would like to say the free senior high school policy is indeed given as the best. I mean, the opposition party can talk about it too. But moving on, the government is mostly focused on education. But we should all bear in mind that education is not the only thing that we need. When these students are out of school, ask yourself, where are they going to be? Which working institutions are they going to be enrolled in? That's why the New Democratic Congress that our flag bearer John Dramani Mahama was much concerned about infrastructure, because when these students are out of school, I mean, it's appalling, and it is something unbelievable. We should all join forces. I mean, Ms. Brown, you should join me and join forces with that, because this is appalling. How can students leave school when they wouldn't get a place to work? I mean, the New Patriotic Party aren't doing much. I think they will just change their mind and follow us. Thank you.
Brown, do you agree with him?
Oh no, I don't agree with him. Just because education is better for all of us. It has done really a lot.
That is what I don't understand.
What don't you understand about that? Because do you know that education leaves some impact for us to live our lives.
And it's not about to be there. We saw to him that everything was done at the right time.
No, because education because I'll put a pay with you, say a nipa cotton, even South School 9 years to me, be around never day, you want to wait you. Me, in some idea about okay, one away.
Honorable Brown, please. Honorable Brown, please. Once again, this is the E-Talk Show. We are going for a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. Isn't it this exciting? To be a journalist is fun. You can travel a lot. Now let me educate you on journalists. A journalist gathers, assess, creates and presents information to the public. We write stories on social issues, politics to sports and entertainment, depending on where journalists work. It entails acquiring news, reporting sports, interviews subjects like my own, and they travels a lot. Although They spend long hours in the office. At last, they see their family weeks, years, and so on. But they enjoy and have fun during work. They travel a lot. Unlike other people work in the office, journalists publish their work in the public. Welcome back to the E-Talk Show. And we are sponsored by Brukutu, Obibini Blackman, KESBEN Group of Companies, Yaz Lady Sanitary Pad, Papa Lady Sanitary Pad, Beauty Lady Sanitary Pad, and MTN. Everywhere you go. My honorables, you are welcome. Now, Honorable Ben. Honorable Ben, there have been a whole lot of problems in the senior high school concerning sex videos and others. The NPP government decided to add sex education to the syllabus, but you and your NDC government spoke against it. Do you still hold your grounds or?
Oh yes, yes, capitalized, yes, we still hold our grounds. Adding sex education to our syllabus, you can see, listen, right now that the children or the youth are not given this opportunity to be, going through the syllabus. Look at what is going on. A perfect example is a senior high school. I've forgotten of the name. Thank you very much, my opponent. My opposition is my senior high school. You could see some leaked videos moving around here and there. They've not yet been taught about sex education. Look at what the students are doing. How much more when they are given the education on it. I think I'm afraid when they are walking around, whenever they see a lady, I think they can, picture the lady naked. Is that what we want our future generation to be? I don't really think so. So, MDC, we don't go for that. We fight for the children. We want what is better for the country. Thank you very much.
Okay. As for me, very thank purpose. I think sex education is very good to be taught in schools. Because teaching them sex doesn't mean they should go practice it early. No, not at all. They shouldn't go practice it early. But rather learn from a legal thing and know when and when to do sex or to have sex. Hold on.
Honorable, please hold on. Due to some network problem, we are not receiving calls. Please WhatsApp me on 0249 33551.
Yeah, having raincoat doesn't mean going to rain. Never. To teach them when and where to have sex. So finally, sex education, comprehensive sex education must be taught in schools. That's me. Thank you.
Honorable.
Ms. Brown.
Honorable, please hold on. This message is from Honorable Mr. Akwesi Ameniampon. He is saying that, Honorable Ben, why do you want to kill the lady?
I'm speaking for the truth anyway. Thank you, by the way. Moving on. What she's saying in some aspect is true. But above everything, do we need it? During the olden days, were we in need of it? But our people survive, they live. So what is sex education to us? I think we are trying to follow the system of the Western culture, that's the United States and what have you. That ain't our culture. We are meant to be Ghanaians, we are Africans, and we need to go according to how we were brought up. Have your parents ever sat you down and given you an education on sex education? I don't even need an answer for that. Ms. Brown herself knows she can do that to her children. Thank you.
Thank you, my honorables, for coming to this show. Thank you, cherished viewers. We've been sponsored by Obibini Blackman, KESBEN Group of Companies.
Where do you have it? Where do you have it? Hey, any old trendy, any old trendy. And the Hazelin. Oh,
Trading is all about exchange of goods and services.
That's right.
In the olden days, trading was done in the exchange of goods. Thus, I give you pepper, you give me tomatoes. Currently, trading is done with money, which serves as a medium of exchange for goods and services. Goods are things that can be seen and touched, such as my tomatoes, peppers and onions right here, which are used in preparing our favorite local dishes, such as abunabunu, rere, and abenkwai papabi. Not forgetting our local utoshiyoguso and aptumapesia asuso. Trader is a person who buys and sells goods and services. Traders go through several problems, amongst are violence from their fellow competitors, as my competitor right here did. She fought the customer and me myself. Traders also go through hot spells from the sun. I chose trading as a profession, or being trader as a profession, because imagine looking for goods to buy and not getting some to buy. I am a trader. I sell to the general public whatever they look for from the market. My name is Boachi Amanda Pokia. Thank you.
Okay, so it has been nice being with you guys. You are welcome again to NQM TV. My name once again is Ejapon Ebenezer. You can call me the promised one. So we are in the dressing room of the ladies. So we have Amanda here. He was the best performer. So we are going to ask her, what was the feeling to you? My name is Ebenezer. Your name?
My name is Amanda.
Okay, so I need to tell us something. So how is it to be a best performer today?
It has a great feeling. It wasn't the second time like being the trader. You know, I've never been a trader, but I had to put in my maximum effort. It wasn't so easy.
So let me
Our
ask
dear
you,
Lord and Master Savior, we thank you today also for how far you
you
brought
think
us.
of winning the crown? How sure are you? Wow, of winning.
Actually,
So I have with me Mr. Freegrant. He was an MC too. We are going to ask him how he saw the show today. Good afternoon, Miss.
Yeah, good afternoon.
How are you? Fine. Are you doing? How do you see the show?
Yeah, just as we've been speaking about for some weeks now, I think last weekend we had another splendid experience, and this week too, the girls didn't disappoint yet again. We found another great fun. I've already been saying that to be a part of Miss KUC is a big experience. I'm glad to actually be witnessing such a milestone being made by the ladies and pulling out every effort to give us the best every weekend. So if you ask me, I would say that today was just another add-on to what we experienced.
So tell us something. How do you rating last year and this year? How will you rate last year and this year?
Last year, Charlie, last year was massive.
Wow.
This year we've not gone that far. I think we are only 2 weeks into the whole event itself. So we are expecting much more. But to compare what we had last year, I think this year's own has not met up to last year's own. But we count down to the very final day. We are expecting that there's going to be mind-blowing. Already 2 weeks have been mind-blowing. We are expecting something to be.
Thank you. Okay, so gradually we are still counting down the curtains to the end of Miss Kid. And today was the second week. So I have with me a what? He was acting for one of the contestants in Miss Kid's. So we asked him, so how was the feeling in your room today?
Well, actually, it was fantastic. When I was first given the role, I thought it wise and I was much happy because that is where my field is. Wow. Being a guest or a journalist, journalism as a broad topic is why I am. I fall under journalism and I felt conversant with it because that is my field. I mean, at the end of it all, it was fantastic.
So let me ask you, the one who did you that, like that contestant you were helping in acting, you think she can win the crown?
Of course, yes.
Wow.
I mean, I chose to do it because I know her abilities and I know what she's capable of doing. So I believe in her. I know she can make out something. Yeah, she can do it.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.